Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. It's pretty windy where I'm at right now. But I'm here with my buddy, Jack. Jack is one of my friends here at Northwest College. And you know, I talk about fishing sometimes, and Jack, sure enough, likes fishing as well. However, Jack hasn't fished very much here in Wyoming, and he said he's new to some of the trout fishing here in Wyoming. So today's episode, we are gonna try to get him on a trout. We're gonna try to get Jack his first trout. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we're in a new section of area, an area that I haven't fished yet. Same with him. It's in Bighorn Mountains. We are gonna be fishing a little small stretch right off the road. Not very deep, it's not a very big river. It's a small stretch. There's gonna be some wild trout in this place. It's gonna be a little fun. It's kind of close quarters fishing. Hopefully we can get Jack on his first Wyoming round trout or rainbow or little brook trout. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna go after. We'll have to wait and see, but you ready for this, brother? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all right, man. Well, we're gonna see you guys down the river. Hopefully we can catch one and maybe learn something a little bit with this little stretch of river that we're gonna be fishing. We came from all the way up top there. There's a little road that goes on top of the mountain. We just came off 14A, found a little stretch right off the road, and there's a little creek right up here. Very small tributary, but it should be pretty fun. A few casts in there maybe. All right. Just like that. We're at a really good spot right now. We're at a really good spot. It's a flat and it's about 3 foot viz. It's really deep. So I want to stay back from it. So my shadow is close to the edge of the water right now, but we're gonna stay back as far back as possibly can and get to the angle that we need to be in. So like something like right here, okay? And then we're just gonna float it as far back as we possibly can. Maybe even start a little closer than what we would to work our way farther and farther, because we don't want to ruin the fish that are up above. Make sense? All right, well, Jack and I, we just came back to the truck. We were fishing that area for about probably 30 to 45 minutes, give or take a little bit. We walked around trying to find some spots, and that area where we were was pretty shallow. Trout will be able to stay in a foot deep of water, even less than that, but typically, you know, I want to see a population of trout, and I only saw 1 or 2 swimming around in that shallow water, which tells me there might not be a large portion of fish in there. So what we're gonna do is we actually are driving upriver a little bit farther to hopefully find some. Because the way I viewpoint it is, if you're fishing for 45 minutes and you don't even see a fish or many fish, you probably need to change it up a bit. So we're gonna go downriver a little bit, hoping to maybe catch 1 or 2 fish. We'll see what we can make happen. See what we can make happen. You can see him swimming in there. But you see how, like, you don't want to move that bobber. Make sense? Yeah. Second that thing moves unnaturally, fish will recognize that. There's a little bit of a annoyance. There's still a bunch of trout in there. They just probably aren't very active right now. Pretty much right here, if you hook one, they're all gonna go wild. Oh yeah, there's a big black one in there, you see it? That right there is a fish. There's one. Dude, this fish is so beautiful. Look at this fish. This thing is insane. Totally beautiful. We've been fishing for maybe 2 hours now, and Jack and I just came up to a spot that is carrying a lot of wild trout. This one here is just the rainbow. We've been fishing here for even about 30 minutes now. And look how pretty this trout is. Can you see that? It is gorgeous. Got it? Alright. He'll be alright. I unfortunately don't have a net. I don't really have money for a net right now, so we have to sort of just be a little bit cautious with handling the trout. That was so textbook, dude. I cast right in that little ripples. You're gonna go ahead and give that a go here, because we need to get you a fish. Just loop it right in towards the headwaters. You want that, you want plenty of line out there. And on something like this, Jack, you want to actually thread it, just because it gets balance a little bit. And then with doing so, you want that indicator to be at least half of the way across the river, if not more, because you're going to have that swoosh around, and it's going to curl back and then mess up. So you want that thing to be out there pretty far, okay? And then just let it follow it down the river, rod tip following the indicator, and you should there should be a couple trout there. Nice. I'm not going to stop staying. This number is probably 200 trout throughout the stream. But with it being so clear, see, they're right in there. But we've been fishing in these holes and taking, you know, we take turns. Maybe some of us, you know, Jack's most have been going after these things. But it's tough because these trout are so skittish. These mountain trout are so skittish. They can see your reflection, hear you stepping, you know, and you disturbing the water. There's like tons of them right there. Nice. Well, we just try. We're just going to try to get it. It's tough. Hopefully, I mean, I'm trying to get Jack on a trout, and he's trying to catch his first trout. Oh, dude, look at all of them over there. That's insane, Jack. Can you make that cast? That's a good cast. There's just tons of trout in here. They're so skittish. It makes it very, very difficult to fish. And they'll go right by your fly. And I know the fly works because I've caught many trout in that fly. But, you know, they might be specific for, you see that drum over there? They're very tricky to catch as well. In clear water that's undisturbed and you cast a fly in there, every little move that you make with that drift affects the action of the fly. Makes it unrealistic. Dude, perfect. There's a tremendous amount of trout in this creek. However, today was just not fitting. Maybe there was not a hatch. Maybe they weren't hungry. But some of these trout just weren't aggressive. I didn't see anything hitting the top of the water. I mean, other than maybe a couple on both the streams.
I've seen like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Jack didn't see very many either. We're gonna go ahead and head out here, but before we do so, I want to share something with you. So Jack, you know, this is his first time out fishing for specifically maybe these wild trout in this area. But out here in Wyoming, there's plenty of opportunities. If you guys are new to fishing and want to check out Wyoming streams, creeks, rivers, there is a large population of trout, and if you hit it on a good day, you can have a pretty good success rate. Unfortunately, this time just didn't work out for Jack and I. It happens. It really does happen. I do know we will be back again, and hopefully we can get Jack on a nice fish. But that's sort of the point of the channel, you know, guys. It's not just about ourselves. It's about sometimes giving other people an opportunity and showing people your gifts, showing people maybe what you know about the wilderness or about a certain subject, and spread that with them. Jack will then, maybe some other time, he'll be able to take somebody out. Or maybe he'll go out by himself and maybe he'll slay him. I don't know. I guess until next time, guys, we'll be out here for another adventure on the Bighorns. We're out here in Wyoming. If you want to see more of that stuff, if you want to see more maybe times of people going out and fishing, we'll see. But until then, never stop living your dream, because that's some of the things that our life is all about. Now we'll see you guys next time.